Hey, 4:15, Rick Usher here, and I'm just waiting for folks to join us. If you're interested in talking about where we are in Kansas City on the road to Most Entrepreneurial City in America, I'm at Think Big. If you're in the building or you're in the neighborhood, come on up, second floor. Also, I'm watching the Twitter, so we'll see what happens here, but if you've read Brad Feld's Startup Communities, that's the roadmap we've been using in Kansas City to guide our growth. We've been following the Boulder Thesis. We've got a KC amendment that Brad Feld himself has endorsed. If you check out an earlier tweet, I've got a link to an article on that. But the Kansas City amendment is really that new entrants will be quickly introduced to the resources and contacts they need in our network and able to grow and be successful in Kansas City. So this is my first use of YouTube Live for this purpose. Carrie Keefe, I think, put me up to this. I got one viewer, so if you'd make a comment, maybe we can figure out whether you have a question about or a comment about what's happening in Kansas City. I think there's a way to even join so that you're part of the video chat. I'm not sure. Or tweet me at RUKCMO if you have a question. Okay, it looks like there's a way to add people here, so let me update this. All right. Well, let's see. We got a tweet. Oh, my friend Barbara. Barbara, if you're out there, tune in, say hello. Blake Miller, you guys said hello. Let's see. Let's see if we can get Barbara to join us and tell us her story of entrepreneurship in Kansas City. All right. So this may be as much fun as just watching me, send some tweets. So, but Feld talks about a 20-year vision, a renewable 20-year vision of the growth of your startup community. So where if you take Google Fiber, maybe it's day one as the lightning rod that sparked a lot of the activity we see going today. We're 5 years into that 20-year vision. We need to renew it for the next 20. We've got the growth of facilities like this that I'm sitting in now, Think Big Partners. We've got Million Cups that obviously was a huge and still is a huge impact on the startup community. Great way to meet that KC amendment to the Boulder Thesis of introducing new entrants to resources and partners they might find in their startup community. Okay, so now it says I have 2 viewers. if the folks viewing would like to post comments then or questions, then this will be a lot more interesting. And office hours is something I do here at Think Big on third Mondays of the month. Usually we have a topic. Last month we had a topic of diversity in the Kansas City entrepreneurial community. That was a really great discussion. We didn't do that on YouTube Live. I think if we have another follow-up, that would be a good way to get the conversation out into the community. And we're looking to continue that conversation through groups like the Multicultural Business Association and other organizations in the city. So 3 viewers. Maybe you're tweeting Casey BizCare. Let's see if there's something over there. Barbara and Blake. So if I've done something that anybody knows more about YouTube Live, I know there's a way to get viewers to join. And I'd like to have a conversation if we could create that. Can you see if there's a chat button in the upper left-hand corner of the screen? If you want to make some comment there, then we can pick up on the conversation. There's also an event coming up Tuesday next week, social innovation conversation that'll be held at Valmeus Coffee. I believe it runs 4 to 6 p.m. There's a Facebook group you can check out to attend that. Looking at ideas for facilitating an innovation center in Kansas City and what that means, what innovation districts mean, what innovation center, innovation neighborhoods. Dave Sandell, a friend of ours from St. Louis, launched a company called Innovation Neighborhoods. A lot of interesting stuff to see there that he's developing. And Crossroads, where I'm sitting now, is Kansas City's innovation district. Really, it has defined itself in the last 5 years, I'd say, as an innovation district, and the last 20 as an arts and technology district. The streetcar running through it, there's a great video the Downtown Council did a few years ago showing businesses that are connected by this. So now with the streetcar, you can connect with startups in River Market and the Downtown Loop and Crossroads, all within easy walking distance of the streetcar. Well, I'll talk a bit about our next challenge is the Kansas City Digital Equity Strategic Plan, and helping all Kansas Cityans realize the opportunities of being online, the relevance of being online, and being able to go beyond what's traditionally been known as the three-legged stool of digital inclusion, which historically has been connectivity, a device, a desktop or a laptop computer, and basic training on how to use the computer to browse the internet. That, in the model we're putting together, is the consumer mode. You're able to use the internet to look up information, to do online shopping, maybe you can do some online banking, but you really want to move through the capabilities of today's internet with The next step being learner, with all of the free online training programs, MOOCs, Khan Academy, Code Academy. There's literally thousands of them. If you go to wikikc.org, there's a link there to the Community Learning Center, and there's an education page. There's lists there of these free online sites you can go to learn. And so with self-led learning, this can enhance traditional schooling, whether it's public schools, private schools, university education. You can enhance that education through programs out there, like I mentioned, Khan Academy, Code Academy. Teach yourself a skill, teach yourself to code, then you move around this 5-point spectrum to digital citizen, where you now can participate in local government through sites the city has, like KC Momentum. You can comment on the budget right now. You can, use LinkedIn to start building your business. But then moving further, as you develop these skills, you can become an employee in distance working jobs with gigabit connectivity available pretty much citywide in Kansas City, Missouri. About anyone can get the connectivity they would need for home-based employment and opportunities through that service. Then final step really being becoming a job creator and entrepreneur, and creating a job either for yourself as a home-based business, or a job that employs multiple people, hundreds of people. Could be a distributed workforce that really could create a global corporation through your access, your home internet access. So with internet access today, you're unlimited in what you can do. So the idea of the digital equity plan will be to define the various paths that are available to you in Kansas City, programs through the Full Employment Council, Tech Hire, Launch Code that's now in Kansas City. There's many programs out there that can assist you in developing your internet skills and sharing those. So checking the Twitter, see what's going on, not much. So let's see. So Barbara, I don't know if you're watching, there's only 2 viewers now, but liking a tweet isn't the same as joining the conversation. And if I'm doing something wrong on how others are allowed to join this, then I apologize for that. And next month we'll be back with easier access to this. And I'll have some people in the room here with me, so we'll have a more interesting conversation going on. Let's see. I don't know if I have to change settings. So I can click on it here and see. What's happening. What's that? So it's live. What's happening? Right? That's exciting. Well, thanks for joining me for this experience. Email me any comments. It shows there's 4 viewers now, so if you folks have any questions, post them in that group chat here on the right-hand side of the screen, or like I say, tweet me at RUKCMO. Yeah, and I'll figure out how we can get folks to join the conversation online here for the next round. So, all right, thanks a lot.